To On the Deck. I'm your host, mikO Tolliver. I'm here with Antonio Ortiz. You may see him there. He looks like he's in outer space because he kind of is.
I am in outer space.
He is in
I'm
outer
gonna take off
space.
the helmet because I can't hear anything that
It's our
mikO is
big
saying.
Halloween show. You see that? So, can you guess what Antonio is? Antonio, what are you? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear
There
you
you
now.
go. Okay, Antonio, for those of you guys in the cyber world may not know, Antonio is an astronaut. He looks like that he's there in outer space too. You look really cool in the news studio.
Yes, I am in outer space in the new studio, connecting to you all in the internet universe,
The
galaxy.
interwebs, yes. And then I'm a Teletubby. Can you guys tell? This is actually my favorite Teletubby, the yellow one, Lala.
The yellow one.
Yeah. You want to stand up? You want to show everybody your suit? Stand up. I'll show them everybody mine.
Whoa. There we go. Or maybe I'll just sit back.
Ooh, nice. You look good. You do look like you're out of this world. You do look like you're in outer space.
Eject! I gotta eject out of here. Get me out. Okay.
I don't think you would want to eject if you were like in outer space because there's no air. It's not like you're a skydiver and you're like, we're going down. Plus, you know what? I think that's kind of negative thinking. Why would you want to inject? I feel like you should be like floating in the zero gravity. Like that's what I feel like. That's why we go to space, right? So we can float.
Loving in zero gravity? Is that what you said?
I said floating in zero gravity.
Oh, floating. I thought her loving in zero gravity. I guess, yeah,
You want to
sure.
do that too. We want to spread love and positivity. So
Yes, love, positivity, good thoughts, putting out in the universe.
Yes.
What we want to achieve.
We do. Good.
Yes.
Okay, want to remind everybody, here we are on the deck. It's our big Halloween show. I had to actually take my glove off so I could work some of the controls. But on the deck, here we are with your weekly update, recapping the week, things here happening at the station, giving you some updates because it's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. Do you like Halloween, Antonio?
I love Halloween.
Yeah.
But I don't love it as much as you do.
It is like my Christmas.
Yeah. So, I mean, I love the idea. I love going and seeing people dress up. I'll look at the camera. Look at people dressing up and thinking about, oh, I wish I had done this. Or it would be really awesome if I did that. And then I realize how much work it is to dress up. And then usually about a week after, I'm like, okay, let's plan. So that 2 months before the next Halloween, I can start, preparing. And then, of course, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I was going to say, you never do it. You never start playing. I do plan. In fact, I think you recall that I've mentioned to you that I have a goal of collecting 31 costumes so that I could have 1 year where I wear a costume every single day of Halloween. This is now a part of the costume collection. My collection actually includes a nun, a hula dancer, a unicorn. I actually got 2 this year. I got this Teletubby. You were there with me. I got the Teletubby and I got a tiger. I could be coronavirus, COVID-19. And then there's also the hand sanitizer, which I believe we had a nice little video sometime last week where there was a love connection.
We did. Yes. For a love soul.
It was great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But happy Halloween, everybody. And again, welcome to On the Deck. We're going to give you some updates. But yeah, we just wanted to talk about what's happening here around the station for Halloween. Does KPFA, do we have Halloween traditions here at KPFA?
No, we don't, but we can make a Halloween tradition.
I believe we're doing it right now.
Yes, this could be it. Every Halloween we dress up.
I can't believe that that's not happening here. I feel like it should be happening here.
Yeah.
I mean, how do we have a whole radio station that reaches a third of the state of California and our international reach that we have through our online display? And then you're saying there's no Halloween. Is it because we're serious? We're a serious station.
I might be ejected out into outer space.
That's so random.
It was random. Are we serious? No, I think that we have a lot of people who want to have fun too. But We don't have anything official. So maybe what we could do is we could talk about it right now. Maybe next year we could do 31 days of Halloween.
Oh my god! But see that then that's the only part that I would conflict with that is that I don't have my 31 costumes yet. But what we
Mm.
could do, since we have to do live streams 4 times in the week, this is 4 times for the for that month, I can definitely come up with 4 costumes next year.
Okay, but you could just go above and beyond or just be adequate by doing the 31 that you said you were going to do.
I know, but the thing is we're about to hit a recession and I got to stay on a budget. And I think I only have like 10 costumes. So I'd have to go buy a bunch more. Now, your costume as an astronaut, you got the full setup. You see, you got the helmet,
I
you
did
got the
got.
suit, you got the gloves.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like because I was actually with you when you bought that costume. So it's making me feel like that's like if I were you and I invested what you did in that costume, I'd be like, this is me like every year for at least the next 3.
Or I'm going to wear this every day up until the New Year's.
Okay.
It's worth.
All right, that's cool. Well, definitely talking about some things that we are doing around here, around the station. I will say that Pig in a Pin did a Halloween show just this past Sunday. So
Oh, did
I'm thinking, yeah, it was totally like they promoted Allegra Thompson, who is the host. She's the new host that took over for Ray Edlin. I was having a brain fart there.
Mhm.
But she took over for Ray Edlin. She did it in like maybe I think she's been doing it maybe like 6 months. And she did a Halloween show. So then it was making me think, is there such thing as like horror bluegrass?
We should ask her.
Well,
We
whatever
should
it is, you
get her
can tune in.
to say, is there a horror bluegrass?
I don't know, but I did put that in the radio promo this year, this week, as I was promoting the the weekly update, and I was just like, "Is there horror bluegrass?" I didn't know that there were Halloween bluegrass songs because Pig and a Pin is the bluegrass show. It's every other week, Sunday at 3 p.m., hosted by Allegra Thompson.
Mhm.
Yeah, and she announced it online on her Instagram. They're like, Pig and a Pin is going to do our Halloween show, and I was like, finally, somebody into the Halloween spirit, and it just happens to be bluegrass. I think that's a twofer. That's a 2 for 1.
What do you mean 2 for 1? In what
Like
sense?
when you go in the store and you're just all like, they're having a sale. So we're like, we're selling it 2 for 1. So you could think of it as like you're getting it 50% off, but really you're paying the full price, but they'll just give you an extra one for free.
So it's buy one, get one free?
Twofer.
2 for sure.
I mean, yeah, buy one, get one free, or twofer. I mean, 6 in one, half a dozen in the other.
You're losing me here.
These are colloquial terms that we use here in English. So you never heard that term, 6 in
I've
one
heard
or half a dozen in the other.
yes, I have. But
Well,
wait, where are we going with this? We got a twofer because of Pig in the Pen,
yeah,
bluegrass.
you can get bluegrass and you can get Halloween together in one, coming together to unify.
It's like Love Soul Connection.
It is like love. Hey.
Okay.
Love
All right.
Soul Thursdays at midnight. All right. So check out Pig and a Pin. We put the link up again in the post. If there's anything we mention here that we say, please remember to tune in to KPFA 94.1 FM. You can go to kpfa.org or you can check out the links that we do put in the post for stuff we talk about. So now there's Pig and a Pin. Now there's also something else. Don't Disturb This Groove, which is actually going to be on this Monday at Halloween, on Halloween Day, 10 p.m., hosted by Computer Blue. Now, Computer Blue is taking submissions for scary stories. So, yeah, Don't Disturb This Groove is actually kind of this show where you call in and you can kind of like ahead of time and kind of leave a message like, play this romance, boom, 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 right? And they will play it on the show. So if you got any horrors, do you have any horror stories?
Wait, horror stories about romance that they're going to play on the show? Wait,
I mean,
just
I think I mean, I would do a romantic horror story. Like I actually tried to see if I could get Dracula to call in and like leave a love note.
I am Dracula. I've met
Yeah,
life.
blah 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 blah.
Not enough blood and too much garlic.
Yeah, there you go. Just like that. Yeah, Dracula, right? No, but seriously, like you can call in, you can leave like a Halloween story. That's what the show is going to be about this Monday coming up. So I think you should tune in for that.
Well, We should tune in. Tune in. It's a twofer. We should tune in, but you and I might be out that night because it is Halloween.
Oh, so it's funny you say that. So we do have plans this weekend because I was actually going to ask you. I didn't know if you wanted to wait until we got off of the live stream, but we could talk about it now too. What do you want to do this weekend? Because I got a dope costume.
Let's do it off because we don't want people to follow us. We're
I don't know. Do we? Maybe
No.
we do. I don't know. I want to be seen. That's what I feel like this.
Well, we're going to be seen. We're going
Yeah.
to be seeing people who want to dress up in Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should do something on the 31st.
Do they still do things in the Castro like for Halloween?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think well, maybe they do, maybe unofficially.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe we can do that because I will actually be in San Francisco Monday night. You know what? I'm going to a kids Halloween party from like 6 to 8. That's in like the Sunset. And then I was just like, well, since I'm going to be in San Francisco, I guess I better find something to do.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm sad that you didn't invite me and you're just telling me this now. So I'm just going to 6 to 8. I'm just going to be thinking, oh, so she's having fun with all these kids and all dressed up. And I'm just here twiddling my thumbs.
You really go to a negative place in your mind because I feel like because I was mentioning it to you was the segue of I am inviting you. So
I'm kidding. Okay. You know, we're going to hang out on Halloween.
Okay.
We'll take it off of this. People don't need to know us, need to hear all of this planning when
we're going to be in the city. So if you see an astronaut and a yellow Teletubby, you know that that's us.
Yeah. Let's bring some bumper stickers. So if you see us and you smile to us and you say Antonio and mikO, we'll give you a bumper sticker.
Yeah. I think that would be dope. Where hold on, my thing is though, where would you put those bumper stickers? Because you're saying you're having hard times with your gloves. My gloves are very.
I got some pockets here that are, these aren't real pockets. They're just, none of this is real.
Oh, I got real pockets.
Well, the zip, I can keep it inside my outfit.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Good.
That hurt.
All right. And now to be serious, because we have to be serious when you're at the station.
We do. Okay, what's next? Computer Blue.
Next. Computer Blues. You can submit stories, and you can submit that to at Computer Blue at KPFA. Oh, wait, here, I'll type that in.
You mean Computer Blue at kpfa.org?
Computer Blue. What did I say?
You said at Computer Blue. Are they submitting this on social media?
I mean, well, actually, yeah, you can submit on social media, but you can submit to Computer Blue at kpfa.org. That's how you submit your stories to Don't Disturb This Groove. And then if they like them, and if you are lucky and you got something really good, and I think they can only be like 3 minutes or less.
3 minutes or less.
Yes, and then they will be on the show.
Okay. So that's that's your challenge out there in the internet universe. A scary story, 3 minutes or less. Be compelling. Submit it to Don't Disturb This Groove. Wait, they're sending it via email, but I thought you said they were going to tell their story. Are they also doing?
Yeah. I mean, imagine you're going to like record it. Oh yeah, we should. Okay, yeah. So you record like your audio story, or you leave your message and you send it to like Computer Blue at kpfa.org, and then they listen to the host, and then they go, "This is good. I'll play it in the show."
There we go.
Okay.
And I'll give you a little primer out there in the internet universe. Remember, you want to take us on a roller coaster ride. So we're going to be going ups and downs with you in the story, and then you're going to end it with something really scary or something uber positive.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now to be serious. Because maybe it's awkward talking about this, but Letters in Politics with Mitch Jeserich. They actually have some new updates to their video live stream. Mitch actually has done 3 new live shows for the war in Ukraine. A third one we will be posting later today, but one is with Catherine Vanden Heuvel. Did I say that right? That's it's a little hard for me to say, but she's hardcore. And then also with Zakhar Popovich. So he's doing like this whole series on the war in Ukraine, and he has guests coming on, and they're like just talking about it and stuff like that. But yes, so that was actually 3 new episodes. Not to mention, he's also got another episode. Mitch keeps me on my toes when it comes to getting out the information about his live stream. Mitch definitely takes the cake for ushering in the new live video stream era here at KPFA Radio.
We need to get him on the show too.
I'm working on it.
Let's put that out there. Allegra first, then Mitch.
Oh, you
Or
think Allegra would come on? You think we could, are we cool enough? You think we could get Allegra?
I'm sure we can get Allegra, and then we can ask the question: Halloween and bluegrass.
Well, I think that's true. That's true. But I want to say by the time that she's on, like we'll be past Halloween. Like maybe we're going to be on to Thanksgiving and we'll be talking about turkeys.
True. Turkey and bluegrass.
Yeah. But for in the meantime, we've got Letters in Politics. They've got new videos. They're talking about the war in Ukraine. So you can stay up to date on that. So tune in. And again, anything we talk about, the post, if you look into the text in the post, you will find it. Or you can always go to kpfa.org. But if you go to the post, it will say it will send you directly to that page. But of course, visit the radio station's main website, kpfa.org. And tune in to KPFA at 94.1 FM. And remember that Letters in Politics with Mitch Jeserich plays Monday through Thursdays at 10 a.m. Yeah.
Enjoy our website. Peruse it. It is a world in of itself.
All right. I think you got some updates to tell us, right?
Yes. Let's let everybody know about upcoming updates.
Okay.
So you may have already heard that. Actually, no, let's go through with what's going to happen on Wednesday, November 2nd. So Wednesday, November 2nd, we're going to make some changes. It's going to be fun. So at 2:00, we're going to be presenting a youth show that's being put together by Oakland School for the Arts. And that's going to be from 2 to 2:30. And then following that, there's going to be Education Today at 2:30 weekly. And if you've been listening to KPFA on Fridays, you'll know that Fridays we had Pushing Limits and Education Today sharing a time slot. But now we have Education Today weekly at 2:30. Right before that, we're going to present a youth show that's being put together by Oakland School for the Arts. So pay attention to that.
Whoa, wait. Say that to me again. How does that go? So this is all going to be on Wednesdays now?
It's going to be on Wednesdays starting on November 2nd next week.
So next week.
Next week.
Okay. So we're going to announce it again next week. So people really, really know too.
Yes, we'll re-announce and we'll keep announcing. And so you may be wondering, what's going on with Voices of the Middle East? Voices of the Middle East and North Africa will continue to play. They will continue to play on Fridays at 11 a.m. So that's not going to change. So just know that. And since we're talking about Fridays, the reason I'm bringing that up is because they used to play on Wednesdays, but now we have Oakland School for the Arts and Education Today during the 2:00 hour. Then on Fridays, some of the changes that you've already heard, Terra Verde has moved up to 10:30 in the morning, but starting on November 4th, they will no longer be doing the 2:00 slot. They're only going to be on at 10:30 in the morning.
Okay.
You may be wondering what's happening at the 2:00 slot.
I am wondering what's happening at the 2:00 slot.
Yes, and the 2:00 slot. At 2:00, we're going to be playing Making Contact weekly. And then following that at 2:30, we're going to have Pushing Limits. But this time, Pushing Limits will be weekly.
Okay. So we've got some shows that are going from like monthly or like every other week to now they're going to be weekly.
Every other week to weekly, yes.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of changes and updates. Actually, I did actually see in some of the comments online that there was a listener who was just like, you know what? I've been noticing there's been a lot of changes to KPFA. I really like it.
Well, that's good. I hope they like it because it's a lot of talking, meetings, coordination.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm in some of those meetings with you.
Yeah. Behind the scenes, it feels slow, right? Like,
I mean, not for me. I mean, we do it pretty steady. Why are you laughing at me?
Well, because sometimes I feel, I'll say, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just kind of like, sometimes it feels slower than I would like, but I guess I have these expectations that changes fast.
No, it's about discipline. It's about steady consistency, regular. At this point, we've been doing a weekly recap every single week since about May. Mm-hmm. And we have done now a monthly on the deck every month since January. So there's it's 2 more months to go. And then we've done a whole year. This program here that we're doing right now every week, this is it's going to be about 6 months old soon. And just to show the concept of like giving regular announcements and updates for the station, that's almost a year old. That's a lot.
Yes, it is a lot. Mm-hmm. So
It's about discipline, consistency. That's really how you win the race.
And fun.
And fun. Well, I do
There
nothing but fun. All the time.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I will vouch
See,
for that.
I
Sometimes
do,
I'm
yeah.
thinking, what?
I know you have mentioned that to me that you're just like, what did you say? I think we went to the Grace Jones concert and you were just like, sometimes you do push it though.
You push me.
And I think, and you know, you people out there in the internet, they of course because we're behind the scenes, we know what's going on. They don't know. There actually have been several other things that I've done for the station that haven't made it quite to the air because apparently I'm too hard for the radio. So,
Yes, I'll leave it at that. But
but you have been in those meetings where you've like heard some of the promos I've done, and you're like,
what? Well, actually, you know what I'd say? I've heard your promos and I thought, I love this quirky humor.
did you hear the one I did for this week?
No, not yet.
I sampled Thriller.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's Halloween.
All right. Well, it did go through the approval process, right? With the individuals who are in the mix of saying, yes, no, this works.
Well, sorry. So I didn't get, usually I get a comment from that department that goes, we have to send this to the general manager to see what they think first. And I haven't gotten that text message yet. And hold on, look at my phone.
Yeah, let's see. Double check on that one.
Oh, it doesn't, I can't touch my phone with my gloves. So I'm just assume I haven't gotten that message. I feel good.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. And then if it does get to me, then it's like, okay, let's listen.
Yes, because you are kind of the last stop on the line.
Yeah, but I would love to do more jingles, even though they're, you know.
That's right. I got that. I'm waiting for, I think I'm waiting for the next fund drive. I do have like a couple jingle ideas that I'm ready to do. And I've been working on my piano playing too. So
with your two thumbs. Maybe I could do something for you.
I mean, I can play guitar too. A little percussion.
Sounds good. Let's see what happens. You got 4 weeks.
All right.
Wait, no, you got 5 weeks.
Oh, 5 weeks? 5 weeks of freedom. All right. And with that, I think it's time for us to mention our donor highlight. We want to say thank you to Robbie.
Robbie from Half Moon
Bay. Thank you, Robbie. Just remember that KPFA is 100% listener supported. So we thrive off donations from you. So thank you again. We are so appreciative of our community that keeps us on the air and the staff here working that walk across the camera site and go down there. Because again, I'm in the foyer. You're there in the news studio, which is you're right there.
That's
you're
right.
In a little room there.
I should have something in the background, like TVs with things.
You do actually have a TV. I turned it off so that the like image would look a little better because I think that would be kind of distracting. Although in a perfect world,
we would have had space on there.
No, I think I could actually maybe I can get the like KPFA logo up there. I have to talk to yeah, really, I could totally do that. I need to talk to the engineering department and be like, how do we have a screensaver for our TVs?
I think there's already one. We just have to get it up there.
Okay.
Remember, bit by bit incremental changes. That's what we do. Bit by bit incremental changes.
We do that. We do incremental changes here at KPFA. They are happening. And I just want to remind everybody to tune in to 94.1 FM to all of our great shows and programming that we have, our serious stuff and our really, really fun stuff. And you can always log on to kpfa.org. I want to remind everybody to follow us around on social media. That's at KPFA 94.1 on Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, twitch.tv, and TikTok at KPFA Radio. We need your support. Hey, and you know what? You guys should know. Thank you for your support because we actually have been increasing our numbers. So I'm super excited about that. And now we have an entire year outline of just about of how do we get this social media going? How do we do some live video streams? How do we do regular updates and promos? How do we have some of our shows do live interviews and stuff like that? I'm super excited. I think we have some plans coming up for like election night too.
We do have plans for election night. So we're going to have election coverage on Tuesday, November 8th. We'll give you information once we get that all concretized. make it concrete.
Make it
So
concrete, officially decide it. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's great. I'm
Um,
super excited about it. I've already mentioned to you what my ideas for it, and my ideas are bomb. So
Stay tuned for the
stay
ideas
tuned.
to come to fruition on November 8th.
Yeah. All right. And with that, we want to remind everybody, happy Halloween. Please be
And
safe out there. Oh,
true, remember, are we joking about this whole, if you spot a yellow Teletubby and
no, I'm totally serious like that. If people are out and about and they see a Teletubby together and an astronaut, that's us. Where
that's
else
us.
is that going to be? Who else is doing that?
What are we asking of them outside of pointing us out and giving them a bumper sticker?
We're asking them to follow KPFA and tune in weekly to our social media and our On the Deck weekly recap and our live stream and support KPFA.
What about them taking a photo with us and putting it on social media?
Ooh, see? You see it gets better every week. It gets better.
It gets
Yes,
better. It
we'll
gets
take
better.
pictures with you. In fact, you know what? I think we should say that while we're there. If we are like there that night and people are
Mhm.
like, "Can we take pictures with you?" We go, "Yeah." And they're cuz here wait. Now I know that you don't have social media or you have it but you don't really use it. I do.
Mhm.
What we can tell as we meet people out in the street, out and about wherever we go, we say, "Oh yeah, post us."
Yeah.
And yeah, and then we give out like the station's like info and people will do that.
Yeah,
That's
let's
how it
do.
works. And like you don't when you go out now, you don't ask people for their phone number. That's what old people do. You're like, "Oh, are you on IG?" Here.
What?
Real talk. This is how the world works. I'm trying to tell you.
I asked for someone's number. Are you saying that I'm old?
I mean, you said it.
All right. All right. On that note, let's move on. But we have a little it's not we have a task for you. So if you see us, take a photo of us and put it on social media. Have fun. We're going to have fun and we'll get you a bumper sticker.
Yes. And with that, we want to say thank you everybody for tuning in this week. Antonio, as we go, do you want to put your helmet back on so we can see official?
Yeah, but I won't be able to hear you. So I'm
It's
going to put it
okay.
on.
Once I start clapping, we're done.
Then we're done.
Thank you everybody for tuning in to KPFA's On the Deck weekly broadcast, weekly video stream where we give you updates. I am mikO Tolliver. You can find me around on the interwebs at mikO Tolliver. Remember that is 2 L's. This is 2. And that was our interim general manager, Antonio Ortiz, who is out of this world. Thank you again for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. Oh, yeah. Bye, everybody.